So in the first edition of the book, I think I really focused on how therapists can try and not take power over clients. That was kind of the real, even though I talked about it being dynamics, it was really focused on that, the therapist's behaviour. And I think my thinking has changed since then in terms of being much more aware of the power of clients, both to resist, do the work despite the therapist, and to complain, ultimately. At the same time, I think one of the unfortunate side effects or results of kind of saying beware of taking power over clients is that some therapists have disappeared to try so desperately not to influence clients or have a negative impact on clients that they almost disappear themselves. And I think that's a real shame, because it's about a relationship and we need to be there as subjects relating to clients, and whatever we do, we're going to impact on people. I guess I feel more comfortable with who I am and my own expertise and ability to listen and stay alongside clients, to not be so worried about that anymore, and to know that I will influence, and the important thing is to not systematically do it in my own direction of choosing. Okay, so the first thing I think is that therapists need to know that we're going in there with clients knowing nothing. We can't predict the unique experience of any individual in front of us, however many people we've previously seen, and we've really got to hold on to that not knowing stance. Second thing, despite that, we haven't got to disappear. We need to be there as a subjective person in the relationship, relating to the client as an accompaniment on whatever they're trying to work out. The third thing is to know ourselves, and that means knowing our history of our experiences of power and powerlessness, what our triggers might be to feeling powerless, and therefore when we're in danger of trying to take power back over somebody. So the issue of power in training is all about self and intersubjective awareness, which should be the bedrock of all training, really. I think it's also important to consider the three aspects of power that I refer to. So first of all, role power. How does the counselling modality that's being taught consider the role of the therapist, and what impact can that have on the client in terms of authority? Secondly, to consider societal power, for trainees to be encouraged to think about their own societal positions and how that's impacted on them, and how the dynamics with their clients who may be from different or the same positions can interact and affect that, and issues of intersectionality for them and their clients. Thirdly, it's obviously crucial for trainees to know their own histories in terms of their experiences of power, when they've felt powerless, when they've felt powerful, what their reactions are to both of those experiences, to be able to watch for triggers that can happen in therapy relationships and can impact their behaviour. And there's more details about how to think about this in the final chapter of my book.